Why welders burn out and nobody talks about it. Let me tell you about something most people in trades don't talk about, but they already know. They don't usually quit because they're lazy. They quit because their bodies give up on them. They're sore, tired, achy all over, or they're very ill. And if you've spent years in the welding industry, the farming industry, the trucking industry, construction industry, mining industry, logging industry, the list goes on and on and on. You know what I'm talking about. I spent most of my life working in those very same industry, welding for long hours, breathing all that smoke, all that grinder dust. We all know how good that is for your lungs. And all of that at the same time, at the end of the week, you're tired, burnt out, sore, and you barely have enough paycheck to make the ends meet. And now your kids and family, they want to play, they want to do stuff. All you want to do is lay down, relax, and take it easy for a bit. But let me tell you, I know what it's like because all those years add up. And don't get me wrong, trade work is good, honest work. And if you're good at it, I know I was, you have pride in your work. You build things, you fix things, you change them, you make them better. You solve other people's problems. But on the other hand, there's another side of that too, right? Long hours, early mornings, and physical wear and tear. Knees that don't feel the same after 20 years anymore. Elbows and shoulders that ache. Eyes that are strained to the point that you likely have to wear glasses now. And lungs that breathe so much smoke you might as well have been smoking 2 packs a day. And let's face it, your lungs aren't made to do that. Most guys just push right through it, and they don't do it for themselves, they do it for their family. Because that's what we're taught to do. We were all taught in school or from generations past. Go to work, get a good job, work some long hours, save your money, and you will create a retirement. The problem is the inflation rate prevents that. You were never designed to retire. Your job, your position was designed to keep you there. How many times have you heard, do you have to take those 2 weeks off? We really need you. Or even worse, what if that employment stopped tomorrow because of its short change of an economy? Or your boss decided he wanted to go in a different direction. Stops the paycheck, stops everything. Then where are you? What do you do then? What's your plan? I thought I was alone when this happened. When I got laid off, I thought I was the only one there. I looked at buying my own truck and realized that wasn't going to work. I mean, I knew all the players, all the welders, all the companies out there that needed help, but that put me back or kept me in that same long cycle of long hours, sore aches and pains in my joints, my black lungs that couldn't take it anymore. And then the moment I woke up, that moment for me was when I got laid off. At first, it felt like the ground was yanked out from under, but later I realized something really important. It forced me to ask myself that question that I never really asked before. What would my life look like in another 10 years from now? If I was already complaining of knees, back, elbows, shoulders, my lungs, coughing and hacking, another 10 years, what would it look like? I realized I had to make a change. That was my turning point. That's when I started looking other directions, other employment, something where maybe I didn't have to work as many hours, maybe I could make more. But I knew I was going to have to not only go in a different direction, it meant starting all over again with a new trade, a new system, a new learning system, something I would have to learn from scratch to create that high income that I was looking for. All that research led me somewhere I didn't expect to go. Digital sales was the ideal situation for me. I could do a couple hours a day on my phone, on my laptop. All I had to do was learn to create marketing sales. I didn't have to chase anybody. I didn't have to do cold calls. Once I started learning about digital marketing and the process, and how simple it actually was, I realized that was a future for me. Now, let me be clear about something. It wasn't an overnight success. So I'm curious about you. Nobody ever talks about having a backup plan. Plan B, as I call it, something that doesn't destroy your body, something that gives you options. Something that lets you spend more time with your family doing things you want to do or things that they wanted instead of chasing that next job. So here's a curious question for you. Do you have a plan B? If you got laid off today or you were injured today, what's your plan B? Put it in the comments. What would your future be like in 10 years from now if you feel like this now? Put that in the comments. I am interested. Being burnt out, no matter what trade you're in, does not mean that you have failed. Sometimes it's your body telling you you need to do something different. You need to find a different path, one that's much easier on your body because let's face it, we weren't meant to be so hard on ourselves. So if you're curious about an online system and working digitally, selling digital products to create an income, to create daily pay, 100% profits, that's all yours. If you want me to send you the blueprint, click ready and comment, or go to the line above and click it there, or go below. You'll find the link to my blueprint pattern or my school community. And if you join my free school community right now, I have freebies in there for you that you can start creating income before you even join. And as I go along, I share any information, any direction that you can go to create an income online in my school community. How to gain multiple income streams. Click ready in comments. I'll send it to you myself, or go to the links below. Click in them. Let's get started. Hear me now, believe me later. I'm rooting for you. And make sure you watch my next video. It's even more important than this one.